Welcome back to Healthy Connections, everyone. I'm Jan Halligan from Baxter Regional, and we've got Eric and Lindsay Harden here. And Eric, you're going to do a acupuncture demonstration on Lindsay for us so that our people can see exactly what this is all about. And then you'll explain a little bit more to us.
Yeah, well,
if you would, please.
I'm just going to do 1 point for a demonstration. Typical acupuncture treatment involves maybe 8 to 10 needles, and we use sterile single-use needles. We don't autoclave them or anything.
By autoclave, you mean?
Sterilize. We throw them away after they're done.
Okay. One-time use, then.
One-time use. And it's painless. The needles are really hair thin. And
it doesn't hurt. I mean, every once in a while you may feel a little bit of the needle, but otherwise you'll be surprised that you feel the tap and then you say, oh, and then now it's gone. So a lot of people, if people are scared, and I don't like to get my blood drawn at all. I don't like it. And Eric was actually a phlebotomist at a clinic here in town before we got married and moved, and he was always a good stick with those needles too. So this
I've had a lot of experience with needles in my life.
I always would have. I still, if I have to get my blood drawn, I still ask if he can do it, because he's a good stick. So I would encourage people not to be scared if they are scared of needles. But however, if people did not want to receive acupuncture, we do just herbal consultations.
Yeah, we have a full herbal pharmacy. We stock around 200 traditional Chinese herbs and formulas, and using those we can treat many conditions. And again, there's not side effects. The side effects Chinese herbology are minimal, and we can treat a surprising array of conditions. Pretty much, Chinese medicine has existed as an independent healthcare system for thousands of years, and so we're able to treat almost any condition that humans experience.
And are these the same herbals that you'll find at our health food store in town?
No, they're different. Our herbs that we stock are traditional Chinese herbs and traditional Chinese formulas. They're created for specific conditions, and they're more than likely stronger than what you can find at the health food store. And if you're going to use them, you really need to have someone knowledgeable to help guide you to use those substances.
Yeah, and Eric has a specific certification through the National Board and is state licensed, so he can prescribe these specific traditional Chinese herbs to people because he's going to look at them and he's going to diagnose them and he's going to give them the appropriate herbs that they need. It's not like going in and saying, oh, I heard this herb was good for headache, I guess I'll take this herb. It's very it's prescribed to the person for specifically what they need. And we do have people bring in their prescriptions that they are taking, even their vitamins that they may be taking, and we check through those and make sure that there won't be any interaction.
I carefully look at every medication that my patients are on to ensure against some kind of a negative interaction with my herbs. And that's another point that I want to make, is that we don't mean to exclude people from using Western medicine. Chinese medicine, acupuncture, works very well with Western medicine, and indeed we can help mitigate some of the side effects that people may experience from taking their prescriptions or surgeries or other procedures.
I see.
Yes, complementary rather than...
And
that's, it's in our name. It's Ozark Integrative Wellness Center. And when you come in there, it's set up like a clinic. It's very professional, clean, HIPAA compliant, OSHA compliant. You won't find any strange incense or crystal balls or anything like that. It's very professional, and Eric has gone to a accredited school, and you do have to be state licensed by the board, the Arkansas State Board of Acupuncture and Related Techniques, as well as a national board that certifies people. So it's professional, it's safe, and we try to make people feel welcome, and we always try to answer everyone's questions that they may have to make people feel more comfortable and to help guide them on their path to health. So we work with not only what their doctors that they already have, and help complement what they're already doing. So yeah, we never tell anyone to stop going to their regular doctor or to stop taking any of their prescription drugs.
I see. And do you have some other products that you offer at your facility?
We have about a dozen really nice Chinese teas, loose leaf Chinese teas, and those have some health benefits, and really we just carry those for enjoyment. We like to drink tea and we like to share tea with people.
And so you explain to your customers who are interested what benefits they may get from those teas? I see.
Yeah. We picked a company called Silk Road's Tea, and what they've done is kind of like here where we have the small farmer and support your small farmer. These teas come from traditional small tea farms in China and Taiwan and Japan, and they have gone in and said, we'll support you. There's people out there that really want this traditional Chinese rare teas instead of just going big like the big farms or spraying them. So they're made
the same way they were hundreds of years ago, and they're not all of them. Some of them are labeled organic, but they're all free of pesticides and chemical fertilizers. So we have some nice teas.
Yeah, so if you like tea, we'll definitely share a cup with you and let you smell and see and taste. And but it's kind of a personal, right? It's a personal thing for us too, that we just enjoy teas.
Let's say that I was interested in finding out more about acupuncture. I would just come to your clinic?
Yeah, we love to answer questions. You can call us or you can stop by, and we'll spend whatever amount of time necessary to make sure that all of your questions are answered. Also, our website is www.ozarkacupuncture.com, and there's a lot of information on our website. We have a frequently asked questions section, and I think that would cover a lot of the questions that a person might have.
And are you open 5 days a week, or?
We are. We're open Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay. Great. I think that's going to give our listeners some good ideas of what they can do to improve their health too.
Yeah. Oh, and I also teach cooking classes. You can find the information about the cooking classes at ozarkacupuncture.com. The Chuck Patch always puts up a flyer. The classes do sell out. I try to keep them small, limit them to about 12 people. It's very one-on-one attention. We taste the food afterwards. We go through each recipe. Sometimes we get up and I have people join in and kind of help me and do some hands-on, but we always have fun. It's like a big party. And I teach those at Shay's Ultimate Home next to Shay's Appliance. He has a big, beautiful kitchen there. And the classes, I try to price them relatively inexpensive, anywhere between $15 to max $35. There's the next class right there. It's almost sold out, however, so if somebody wanted, they should probably call right away and try to get their name on the list. I will do another one in April and again in June, but they do sell out. Yeah.
All right, so the people can call you for upcoming classes so that they could be right there when it's time to start signing up and not miss out.
That's probably a good idea.
That would be very good. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like our listeners to know?
I guess just if you're curious, just stop by and see us, say hello. Like we said, this is our hometown and we've come back to serve you and share what we have, and we're excited to be here. And even if you don't want acupuncture, come by and say hi.
Okay, well, we're going to break now, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you again for listening to us today, and we'll have our break now.